It may look like just another place where 50 girls live on the outside, but to them it's so much more than that. Let's get an inside look from Erin Carter.
Members of a specific organization live in a chapter-owned house or facility, but I think it's more than just the opportunity to live in that house. I think it's being connected to your fellow sisters, and it's having access to the amenities of the house. So it's the cook and the services relative to laundry and other things like that. It's having nice study spaces and living spaces and opportunities to come together with your fellow sorority sisters in one place. I also think it's kind of the home base of the chapter, because that's where chapter meetings happen. It's where lots of activities occur, and so I think that's a lot of the reasons why people choose to live in.
I chose to live in just because, just from hearing about the seniors and the older girls, it's really something that really brings your, especially pledge class, together. I know right now my pledge class all lives on the same floor, and before I lived in, we were close, but not really close, but now it's like I'm closer to these girls than I was with all my friends in high school.
So how do sorority houses compare to other living options?
From a really practical standpoint, when people start to shop around in terms of costs and all of those things, it's not that much different to live in a sorority house than it is to live in a non-sorority house, off-campus apartment or house. And so I think when you think about what you get for the amenities and the quality of the experience, it's definitely worth it. So I would encourage people to live in their sorority house for 1 or more years.
We actually have just a 1-year requirement for our house for living in, but I definitely want to live in next year. I'm actually filling an EBOR position, which requires us to, but I think I would have anyways, just because I love it, and it's like kind of one thing you get to do for just one time in your life. You can't live in a sorority house when you're like 25.
I recommend living in the house because it's a great experience and it's cheaper than living in the dorms.
Compared to a residence hall, it's the opportunity to be with your close friends and to be in community in that way. Relative to off-campus places, I think it provides a much nicer place to live because the houses are usually really cozy, feel like home, and I think that's definitely better in most cases than off-campus apartments or houses.
I know a lot of girls are skeptical just because, especially for me, I, liked my privacy, and with this, there's 50 girls in one house, and we do have another roommate, but honestly, the house is so big, and there's so many different, places to spend your time. You can be private if you want to. You can, close your door, you can just choose to keep it open and be with your best friends all the time. So girls that haven't lived in have ended up regretting it because they don't have that, special, unique bond with everyone, so I would definitely recommend it.